today's my last
day. What do I hit?
Before, with both my arms and both my legs.
Oh,
oh, you just like hold and press.
Okay.
Wait, so what do I do?
First you get the gloves out of Sherry's backpack.
Okay.
You don't, or you put your other glove on.
Okay.
When the chains come off, they can wrap around and catch your hands. That's why you always wear gloves. She got gloves.
Thank you. And then
Leather's always the best, but
you just push and push.
one's the one on the side's a safety trigger, and the one on the bottom. Those gloves should work. Leather's preferable, but those will work.
Next one.
Okay.
And then,
The one on the side goes in. That's the safety. And then as soon as you pull the bottom one in, you don't have to hold the safety anymore.
okay, like this height's okay?
Okay, press.
As low as possible without hitting any rocks. Timber! Okay, now let's learn how to cut that thing right.
Yeah.
So, you are cutting out here. Watch this. See that steel right there? Put it up against that and cut like that. And cut straight. This right here, if someone lands on it, or an animal lands on it,
Oh, yeah.
it could spear them. So, low and flat is the best way to do it.
Okay.
And just miss the rocks. You can do it that way, or you can come back this direction. Okay, we have a rookie with a chainsaw, never operated a chainsaw before in her life.
Yeah, could you just like...
Pull it away from the tree, there you go. When you're cutting from the top side, you want to cut, without cutting off my fingers, you want to cut from the middle to there.
Okay. So...
Yeah, about there. Feel the difference? Good job.
You actually can?
Yeah, small battery operated saw does wonders for people that have never used one.
You don't have nothing to take that off?
Hey, so today I'm just showing off the Cobalt chainsaw. This is a really lightweight Cobalt chainsaw. Really good if you're gonna start off for your first time using a chainsaw, as I've been doing lately. So the battery on this, it hasn't been so well. It maybe about 6 months is as long as it's run, and we've had it charging for about a week, and the battery has one bar. That's it. The 12-inch length for the chainsaw, that's also the other good feature for it. Just because it's smaller, it makes it lightweight. But yeah, so I'm gonna cut off this limb today. And we'll see its results. Alright, so with 1 bar of battery, I was able to cut all these limbs off the big limb, and then just 2 pieces of log. Hello, so this battery right here, the Ego chainsaw, 14-inch, just cut all this wood right here you see in the trailer. Actually, it still has a little bit left to go. Could probably still cut a few limbs. Not the big pieces, just a few limbs though. But since we also have the Ego lawnmower, we've got a second battery back here, which you'll be able to just switch in and out between your day if you keep this charging. It'll last quite a while. But mine is just 2 compared to 2 that the Cobalt charged, I think, or that the Cobalt cut. I think this is pretty good. I think you'll enjoy this one. So to change it out, really simple. Just take off this little clip, or push down on this clip, pulls right up. And here's our other battery, which is from Ego lawnmower. And ta-da! All set to go. Alright, so here I'm just showing what we need to do every time we change the battery, or at least every other time. At least every time you change the battery, just check the oil to see if it's still good, and sharpen the blades every other time. What you do is you're gonna go back and forth slowly in between the blades without it going up.
Full speed on it.
And then the other way.
And say something about the direction.
Every other one's gonna go this way and that way.
Nope. Direction of spin of the.
Oh.
Direction of spin. You always want to make sure the grinder goes down again this way towards the edge. If you're sanding, you want to go the other direction, but with a grinding wheel, you go into it.
Okay. Okay. So, whenever you're grinding it, the direction that you want it to go into is this way, into the blade. So, for example, this one right here, if we had it on, it would be spinning and it would be going into the blade here. And I'll show you. Alright, that's what you want it to look like at the end of the day.
Going over is the Cobalt. This battery here lasted for about 2 years. The 2.5 amp hour battery that I bought with another one lasted 2 months. I've had very bad results. The only good thing about it, it's lightweight and easy to carry around to cut 1 or 2 trees down. For that, it's a wonderful machine. The second one I bought, just got now, the Ego, had a problem with it. This thing here is a lock, and what happens if you press the release button and the main button, nothing happens. And I thought the thing was broken fresh out of the packet. Had to read directions. Actually, my great help read the directions and found out that this piece right here that keeps the chain from coming back and cutting your hands up has a lock on it. So with it all the way back, and I found it works almost as good as these, the ones that you plug in. And I've got a 3,000, 6,000 watt power inverter off of a tractor. I use 2 deep cycle batteries on a tractor, and it works probably the best of all of them. But I'm not carrying the tractor through the woods. For going through the woods and cutting down cherry trees, those things that kill goats and other livestock, I found that these work the best just because I've got a lot of woods.